So apparently my last video is a little controversial, a 54% like ratio because I had the audacity to call out a certain channel for leaving your goddess out of their butchered pronunciation guide. A lot of you were very quick to white knight for this faceless assembly line, as if this multi-person team needs your protection while they mass-produce misinformation to exploit a starved fanbase. Some of you even embarrassed yourselves, making claims that were literally proved wrong in the video. So it seems like a lot of you are Skyrim babies who still don't understand the concept of the unreliable narrator. I am your god. I am the reliable narrator. If you're getting your lore from someone who ignores multiple Daedric princes because it doesn't fit their narrative, then you may as well go back to licking the windows in Dragon's Reach. But don't worry, we're back to artifact guides this week. It should be difficult for you Anwars to embarrass yourselves in the comments for this one, although I'm sure you'll still manage it. Oh yeah, so I bought some new clothes with the money I got selling the loot we stole from the Patriarch of the False Temple. Let me know in the comments what you think, though preferably, try and have more dignity than this swit. I'm leaving your name in the video, Brian. I know you probably want the attention, you thirsty mutt. Consider this your one moment of divine recognition. Now go get back in your box, stay quiet, and wait for your mommy Azuwu body pillow to become available for order. What is this video even about? Oh yeah, this week we are stacking agility. We are collecting 4 powerful artifacts that are great for any melee class. Consider yourselves blessed. Normally I only grace you morons with 2 artifacts per guide. So first we have the Fists of Randagulf. These are 2 gauntlets. One gives plus 20 strength as a constant effect. The other gives plus 20 agility. Even a weak, clumsy loser like you should be able to do something with these. The strength will help you carry all that junk you insist on hoarding, and the agility might just help you actually land your hits. It's pathetic that you need a legendary artifact just to function at a basic level, but here we are. Next is the Ring of the Wind. This ring gives a constant plus 30 agility. Unlike in Oblivion, agility actually has a purpose. It does quite a few things, but I know your stupid Outlander brain needs to be fed small amounts of information at a time, so I'll only list a few. Agility increases your chance to hit, and also your chance to dodge. It increases your maximum fatigue and prevents knockdowns, so you can avoid being stuck behind a table, like this idiot losing his permadeath run to Foryn Gilnith. I'm just kidding, go and check out BOH's channel, he makes awesome Morrowind content and streams every day. So the 4th and final artifact we'll be collecting today is Marara's Ring. Yeah, that's right, we're going to kill Marara level 1 at max difficulty. That is something I keep forgetting to mention. All these guides are recorded at max difficulty, so the techniques demonstrated are always applicable. Marara is a level 30 vampire with nearly 200 health and a broken spell that gives her insane buffs. If you have ever encountered Marara, you know that a level 1 character has no chance in a fair fight. We're going to cheese her. Stay tuned to find out how. So, Marara's Ring is an insane artifact with 3 constant effects. It has 20 points of Reflect on Self. That's a 20% chance to reflect incoming spells. It has Fortify Acrobatics, 10 points on Self. And then one of the rarest effects in the game, Resist Normal Weapons, 40% on Self. This reduces all incoming weapon damage by 40%. So enough about how you all disappoint me. Let's get on with the guide. So these artifacts are perfect for a monk, so that's what we're going to build. We're going to stack agility and take luck. From major skills, we're going to take enchant, of course, hand to hand, marksman, because we want ninja stars, unarmored, sneak, because it's the hardest to train, restoration, alteration, acrobatics, speechcraft. We're an imperial, we might as well use it, and alchemy, so we can see the first few effects on potions.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
And again, because we're stacking agility, we're going to take the Love of Birth sign. It gives an extra constant 25 points of agility. It also gives us a power that lets us paralyze people. That's quite useful in the early game.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
So what kind of subtle name would Todd call an Imperial monk? How about Punchius Muchius? Yes, that is suitably dumb. Honestly, it's difficult to think like such a moron. So here's our final character sheet.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
As usual, we're Khajiiting the plateau. Pick it up. Put it down before the guard comes.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes.
And then pick it up again. We don't care about the rest of this crap, but we will take the red book. And we will take the mouse tape. We need to take Fargoth's ring to get out of here. And then talk to the Enwa until he lets us leave. We're going to get the free scrolls of a coloring flight. One is enough to turn a swit like you into a bloodstain on the pavement, but today we'll be using all three. If you've already used them on your save file, then you're going to have a lot of running to do. If this is you, you may want to get the boots of blinding speed, but we haven't covered those yet. We need to ditch this shirt. We're a real monk. So let's watch Tariel die. We're going to take all his stuff. Make sure to grab his book too, because it is worth 50 gold. And next we're going to head to the mushroom tree. We need these mushrooms for Ajira, because we're going to be robbing Galbadir again. Don't forget the violet copperness from the swamp. And next we'll head over to the dead Imperial dog for an easy 200 gold. Mind the rats. And now we head to the Silt Strider. You may have noticed I actually picked the tax record up for once. We don't need this for the guide. I just want to beat up Foryn Gilnith at the end of the video. It's the little things that make life worth living. So come to the Silt Strider and ask to be taken to Balmora. So welcome to Balmora, the capital of selling out to foreign dogs. Imperial influence is spreading through this city like a mold, and it stinks of Khajiit. As usual, we're going to see Narkaria to pick up a few potions. So talk to the inbred piss skin. We want a potion of rising force. 1 potion of mark. And 1 potion of water walking.
Anytime.
Next we're off to the Mages Guild. So, join the guild.
About you, Outlander. Go ahead.
We aren't taking the free supplies this time. I know your poverty mindset makes you want to hoard every single free potion, but we need to travel light. We need to give the mushrooms to the talking plough. Now it wants us to plant a fake soul gem in Galbadir's desk. We're going to stop at Galbadir on the way, because we need some offensive scrolls.
What is this about, Cyrodiil?
So let's sell the Limewire Platter. We'll buy Draphus's Winter Guest, 2 of those. Teledum Scorcher. And we'll pick up 1 scroll of Vitality just in case. So up the stairs, and we'll Khajiit all of his soul gems, just like we always do. brought the fake soul gem over.
You have my attention.
So, after we hand in the quest, we want to buy another Rising Force potion. We want to trap the Mark potion. And then we'll get the guild guide to Caldera.
How can I help you?
That's right, we're in Caldera again. Speak to this half-breed. We need one more potion of Rising Force, giving us 3 in total. One day I might make a guide where we don't come here, but today is not that day. We're going to see the Creeper again. To sell the Dremora soul to the Creeper. Now we're off to Varric Germain's. We're going to buy our regular starter kit from our favourite mongrel dog.
Hello. Did you want something?
First we should sell him all this crap. And we're going to buy the Amulet of Mighty Blows, Amulet of Recall, Ring of Aversion, Ring of Fireball, Ring of Lightning Bolt. So we're going to use the Scrolls of Recurring Flight from this corner, aim up at the roof into the center, and then jump. That could not have gone better. So we're going to use the Scrolls of Recurring Flight, stand in this corner, aim at the roof, at the top, and in the center, and then jump. Oh, okay, we're good. That's close enough. That puts us right next to Narmak. If you fell into the ocean, drink the water walking potion so that you don't get eaten by the fish. There's no reason to go into the town. It's a Farling fishing village. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's a collection of driftwood shacks held together by Enwar feces and broken dreams. So head north to Illunabi. Look at you walking through the swamp. You are an idiot. You are so embarrassing. So now we're at Illunabi. Illunabi is a main quest location and a 6-house base. If you don't have the quest, then Dagoth Garrus is not here. If you're below level 3, none of the leveled enemies will spawn either, so this should be easy. There are a couple of naked fools hanging around. We're just going to keep running. So we're looking for an area called Marowak Spine. From Marowak Spine, we need to get to the Blackened Heart. We go straight on at the first junction. When you enter this big room, turn left immediately. There are people in here, so we'll probably have to use the Ring of Aversion. They seem to still see us. We'll just keep running. So when you get to the end here, turn left. And here's the door to the Blackened Heart. So from the Blackened Heart, we need to get to Soul's Rattle. Just follow the corridor along. Turn left. Turn left again. Go up this ramp. And left again. Now we're at Soul's Rattle, the final area. Just keep going straight on. And then turn left here. This is the room that usually has Dagoth Garrus. He's not here, just some naked idiots. There are some glass boots over here. That's 8,000 value. I think there's a potion of Slowfall kicking around. I guess not. So over here we have our first two artifacts, the Fists of Randagulf. The first one gives plus 20 strength as a constant effect. The second one gives plus 20... Oh, you stupid Enwa. Idiot. So the second one gives plus 20 agility as a constant effect. Oh, here's the potion of Slowfall. So we're gonna recall and get out of here. So, we now have the Fists of Randagulf. Let's put those on. We now have 60 strength and 85 agility at level 1. So we're going to go to Sadrith Mora. So exit the Mages Guild and go down the stairs. Into the Imperial Shrine. And then out the door. We're going to make a quick save here, because this is where we're going to jump from. So, we need to get to this peninsula here. So equip the scrolls for Foryn flight. Aim about there and jump. I think we've overshot it. But we can use that spoiled Slowfall potion that we picked up before. There it is. The dungeon's not far from here. Seem to have company. I'm just going to use the potion of water walking to get away, I think. It's a good job we didn't use that earlier. We were looking for these stepping stones. This is the dungeon entrance. And now we're at Namu. Let's get the Ring of Aversion ready. Oh. So this is Namu. It's a smuggler's cave. There's probably a lot of skooma in here, but we don't have time for a murder spree because I'm making this guide. So we'll have to just use the Ring of Aversion. It's fine to loot this place if you want. Our final Icarian flight jump is a fairly short distance, so it is fine to bring some extra weight. Just try and avoid combat because we will need our enchantment charges for Marara. So up this narrow path, there is a Dummer named Galmastren. He has the Ring of Wind, so he is difficult to hit. We're just going to use one of our melee scrolls on him. This Winterguest will do. And then zap, 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 zap. Okay, so we'll take his 10 gold. And his Ring of the Wind. So that's a constant effect. Fortify agility 30 points. So now we have 115 agility at level 1. Let's recall and get out of here. And then we can get on with getting our final artifact. So, return to Sadrith Mora. Leave the guild and down the stairs. Through the Imperial Shrine and out the door. We actually have to walk through the town this time. I do like Sadrith Mora. It's the only place that treats your kind with the correct amount of suspicion. The Talvani built the city as a vertical middle finger to anyone who can't levitate, and watching you struggle with the hospitality papers just to get a bed brings a tear of joy to my eye. It's an elitist mushroom maze designed to keep the Noir at the bottom, which is exactly where they belong. So, head to the outside of town. Over this hill, there should be some boats. We're going to take this boat on the left. It belongs to Gallus Afri. He's a good honest Dunmer and a loyal follower. He will take us to Dagon Fell. Now it's time for our final scroll of a Korean flight. We're just going to jump from here, aim south and jump. So once you're over this island, we're going to drink the potion of rising force. This is the island where we want to be. We need to kind of hover over until we're above water. Think we're over water? Never really tell for sure. Here we go. It looks okay. Nice, easy. I bet you landed miles away, didn't you, idiot? So now we're at Drefen Ancestral Tomb. So the vampire Marara is in here. She usually also has a ghost or something with her. The room she is in is tall, and we're going to make use of this to cheese her. You can try and fight her fairly if you want, but it will be your funeral. So, pop the levitation potion and equip a ring, fly into the sky. Fire, 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 fire. Zap, 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 zap. We're gonna have to go melee. Ooh. Easy. And now we have our final artifact, Marara's Ring. This gives a constant effect, 20% reflect, fortify acrobatics 10 points, and resist normal weapons 40%. We have the Ring of the Wind for another 30 points of agility. So this is Foryn Gilnith. He's the guy who killed the tax collector we took the money from right at the start. Does that make him based because taxation is theft? Maybe. But I'm a god and I don't care about your little class struggles. I'm only here to use his face as a punching bag. He thinks he's the toughest guy in Seydanine, but now with our 115 agility, that title belongs to us. So, let's accuse him of the murder. And we'll say, sorry, that is no excuse for murder, and your punishment has been decided. Pow, pow, pow. Well, he can't hit us. Oh, he's down already. Yeah. So we basically won the fight already. Like, once he starts falling down, he's just gonna keep falling down. We're still at full fatigue. Pow, pow. Yeah. Take that, idiot. We're probably going to get quite a few skill ups during this. You idiot. You are the N-Law. This is still taking a while. Yeah, take that, idiot. I'm gonna take his gold. I think that's the skill book. 5 gold. So, that was how to get the Fists of Randagulf, the Ring of Marara, and the Ring of the Wind at level 1 on max difficulty. Leave a like if you know how to pronounce Dwemer. Subscribe to get notified when those body pillows are ready. Now get out of my sight, idiot.